Good afternoon, guys. Here's a special one for you. Um, I'm smiling from ear to ear. This is a proof coin, 1989, but I can't sell it as a proof coin. This is where the BU comes into its realm, because if you can't sell it as a proof coin, you can't really sell it as a mint coin. I suppose you could. You could say it's a mint rather than a proof. I don't know what the difference is supposed to be, but to me they're both the same thing. The only thing that distinguished a mint set and a proof set was the case. That this case came in. The proofs were in red cases and the mints were in blue cases, and so that's how I understood it. That was the differentiating point of it being a proof and a mint. But this is BU because in my time of manoeuvring these coins about, and this is the problem, especially once you like me and you got coins everywhere, but I'm now starting to sell, so these coins are going to start going, because I've got no wanting for them. I'm selling this as BU for that reason. Now, I want you to see something. Can you see it straight away? Can you see it straight away? Come on, I'm expecting you all to shout. Yes, we know, we can see it. There you go. Now can you see it? And that's with the bulbs turned right down. I'll tell you. Can you see the double rim on the edge there? Now, no matter what the coin is, whether it's proof, mint, or BU, that coin should not be like that. If you had this coin in your hand, you would say without a doubt it's a proof coin. It's got a mirror-like finish. Don't take any notice of what you can see, because that's what I say about the magnifier. The magnifier doesn't lie. It shows everything. It shows everything. If you did this with I don't know whether I'll do it with a. I'll have to do that in a minute, because I don't want to upset it now. But I laughed my head off when I saw this. I really did. It's the only thing really at fault. But you look at that, and you can see where the strike. It's that clear. You can see the strike on the rim. Them diagonal lines are the strike on the rim. But I've got to sell that as BU, whatever I think it is, because those marks I cannot identify with the naked eye. So it has to be sold as a. These marks you can only tell with a magnifier. I keep reiterating that. And I'm sort of manoeuvring this coin, because you see now the double rim goes away. It goes away. Hang on, where's me doodah? Let me get my doodah out. It's like my arm's still playing up. Well, it's my shoulder now. It goes off there. It goes away. And it'll probably come back somewhere around here. There it comes back. Other than that, this coin is perfection. But whether you would be able to pick that up in a case in its case, I do not know. I do not know. And if I got this in a proof case, if I got this in a proof set, I'd be sort of well peeved off. I really would. I mean, you can't fault it. You just can't fault that. I mean, it's so, everything is so crystal. We go to the obverse side now. Now, these are the two marks. Oh, excuse me. These are the two marks also that my magnifier has picked up. And they are pit marks. Again, you can't see. Yeah, hang on a minute. I might be lying there. You might be able to see it. Let me turn the light up. I just want to see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it with the naked eye. You can see the two dots. So they're what I call pit marks. But they're so minute, it's unreal. But, oh yeah, the other thing, it's showing signs of... I should be doing this the other way around. Let's see if it's going to pick it up. Oh, I've got to turn the light down again. I can see it already. Can you see it? There. These are where they've been in my possession, and I've not kept them properly. They've come straight out of my collection, my own personal collection. These have not come from cases or anything. These are my collection. And of course, where I've been getting it all over the place on this desk, I've caused that. That's mine. That's my ding. But those two dots are probably poor quality because they're both so round and distinct. I would say that's maybe it's going to be one or two. It's going to be where it's been in a plastic case. When I mean plastic case, I mean in a folder. You know, these plastic sleeves that you get, and it's caused that to happen. Maybe, but that's definitely mine because that is a mark. That is where a coin has hit it. And there's even a little pit mark there, look. This is what you get for don't... And it's one of the things. Keeping things in plastic is not the best thing to be. But what do you keep it in? You know, what do you keep it in? You can see another, look, you see a couple of marks there as well. Scuff marks. So that's what you would consider to be BU. Brilliant uncirculated with minor marks. It doesn't worry me. The price is insignificant. Now, if you look on this side, see the difference? That's an indication of a double edge. But this is what a proof coin should look like. Not like the inner rim there, but I'm talking about the external rim. Now, that is the subtle difference. Oh, there's another little mark there. See, I'll keep telling lies. This is what keeps bringing up, although it might be off of my glove. No, it's not. So you can see those slight discrepancies. And yeah, you can see that there's oil from my fingers. Look, there's a fingerprint that's just come on there. I'm trying to do this. It's a pain in the backside. Sorry. But look at that RDM. I should. It's hang on, let's see if I can get that in a bit more. See, it's that's not a very good. I've seen better RDMs on normal coins than this. It's going out of focus as I let go. Yeah. I mean, I really wouldn't say that is a good RDM. I've seen better coins just recently with initials, and that's as if I could do it, as if the light makes a difference. No, it doesn't. But you can see there how it highlights that shadow from black to that gold. Yeah, I'm pretty ashamed of that RDM, to be honest. Even at a BU, I'm ashamed of that. The pearl drop, I've seen. It's really funny, isn't it? It's really funny. Although that is crystal clear, I've seen better ordinary pennies that have been in circulation with better than that, because you're not seeing the bit from the drop to there. In actual fact, it looks to me like that's off slightly. Anyway, yeah, so if you saw this coin with your naked eye, you'd be able to pick out those white pit marks. Well, they're not white. Well, I suppose they are. No, I can't lie. They are white. Because the light's not, I don't know. Yeah, the light does go away on them, doesn't it? But anyway, I laughed. But you see the difference. This side has no double rim. Okay? Turn it back to the reverse side, and there's your double rim. And as I've said, irrespective of what I'm going to sell this coin as in grade, I couldn't sell it as a proof. No way. Not with that. So take away all those little tiny specks and marks, okay? Because really insignificant. That you no way can you sell that as a proof mint or BU. No way. You can't, because that's the other side tells the story. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing with this. What I'm trying to get through to you. And I can't emphasize it any better than this coin. And I think it's a brilliant tale of struck coins. Why should one side not be a double rim and the other side is perfect? Why? No, I'm sorry. The BU is a way out of saying, oh, well, that's a brilliant uncirculated means. It's got slight discrepancies. I don't call that double rim as a slight discrepancy. All the other stuff, yes. All the other stuff I've shown you, and these really fine marks as well. It sort of says that's where it's. I mean, when you think about the way these coins are made, you know, they're going through a process where they're being dumped and shifted around and blah blah blah. I would like to know. I would like to know, and that's why I would like to go to the Royal Mint production site, and I don't think they would allow you to go into this part of the site, is where you can see this happening. Do proof mint coins, I'm not going to include BU, do proof of mint coins get a special treatment? Or is it true that when all coins enter circulation, they just come out like this? Because I don't think they do. You try and get a coin that looks like this, that's come through circulation, and I'll give you 10 times that money back. because it's impossible. This coin is mirror-like, absolutely mirror-like. Now, I've made an admittance that it's been in a plastic folder. So those discrepancies on the other side, yes. And these fine marks, yes, they could be where I've been handling them. But that, no way in this world can I make that double rim. Now, when I saw that video yesterday, no, the day before yesterday it was, in America, and the precision, mind you, and I've got to say they were gold coins. The precision and the quality control, but they didn't show you. They showed you all these masses of coins going through and getting struck, but they didn't show you whether the mint proof coins get a separate attention. You know, because what they will do is, from what I saw on that particular video, was they will pick a coin out of one out of the lot. You know, as it's going along, they will pick one coin out and do a spot check. Well, if you're not doing this in a specific way, then this coin could have got through as a mint coin, because you really cannot identify those dots. You have to look pretty hard. Not forgetting, I mean, if you bought this, it's worth it just for the double rim. You know? And I was just looking to see, there is that sign there. There is that sign there on this side that there is a double rim. It's about the only place you see it on the head side. So if you was to get this like that, and you saw it like that, there is actually there is signs of a double rim on this one as well. See, this is what you've got to be careful of. There's not there. There's not above it, above the head. And see, now I'm seeing this properly, and I'm slowing down. These look like edge knocks. That there looks like an edge knock. Where's my spyglass? I'll tell you what you can pick up. You can see where this coin has spun in its strike. You know, I keep on going on about corkscrew effects. See, you can't see this, I can. It's hard. Where did I just see it? I just saw it. It was the same mark as I saw on the other side, like 3 chevrons. Oh, it's gone. Like I say, this is it. Once you lose it, it's hard to get it back where you saw it. Now, if you look here, looky, there is a sign there that it's starting, but it's so fine. It's really hard to say. It really is hard to say. I mean, look at that hair. I've seen better hair on coins. I've seen better hair than that. So I'm wondering if this is actually BU. but I can assure you, it's mirror-like. So at its very minimum, it's BU. But see, even there's a sign of. Oh wait, hang on, I just turned it over, haven't I? It's not this side that's got the. Oh, yes, it is. But that stands out. You see that? You see these marks that are like that. These like chevron marks. That's where the coin's spun, I believe. When it's been struck, it's shifted. So I can't give you pictures, unfortunately, because the pictures show it. As I say, I've got this up for sale on eBay. I've got to say, I've got it up for sale. I've just not finished it at the minute. I've wanted you to see this, but there is this. Even if there's a hint of it on the other side, that is as bold as a baby's bottom. That, like I say, if we swap it over, there is signs of it. You can see signs of it, but it's not as bold as the other side. So you look at that top bit there. It's not as bold. But there are signs of edge knocks. So that's my fault. And that's your only real sign of a double edge. Is there? You can see the line on the rim. You can just about make it out that there is a double rim there. But see, like now there. It is the way the light catches it, I believe. There. See it? As you turn this coin round. So there's no way I'd sell it as a proof coin. No way. Just you couldn't do it. And if it is a proof or mint coin, it's a sham. It really is. But it's all I can say to you is, guys, you're not going to see this if you haven't got a magnifier. So I can't even say to you, look in through your coins. At the very minimum, you're going to need an eyeglass. A very minimum. And even then, if your eyesight's not good, I think you'd struggle to see some of these things. You certainly wouldn't see those light scratch marks. Except for, I'm just looking at one, it's just above her head, so it's that one. Except for that one, you can see that. You can see that without anything. But that's what lets them get away with BU. So, I'm reckoning that something has picked this up in its striking process and it's chucked it out. That's what I'm going to say. But if you used to see this coin in front of you, you would not think that at all. But that's the giveaways. That's what I say. With a magnifier, you can't get away with it. You just can't. And that is a brilliant example. This here. Even though it's got the light sign of it on the other side, that is as bold as hell. And you can see these little. It's funny how they keep coming and going. These little lines here that you can see, that's as if it's twisted. as it's been struck, it's looks as if it's been twisted. That's what that looks like to me. And I reckon that's why you've got a double rim. But that is so defined. But like I say, can I see that? I can't see it with the naked eye. That's for sure. And I can't see it with the. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, I can make it out with the eyeglass. Now you've got to say to yourself, if you've got that in a case, a plastic case, a hard case, you're going to find that really hard to define. You're really going to have good eyesight or a good magnifier. And I don't include this as a good magnifier. This is Chinese, you know. I can't even remember what I bought this for. It must have been. No, I bought it for stamps. That's what I bought it for. That's right. Because people, when I was in a stamp club, people were going on about they could see these things. And I'm going, well, yeah, how can you see that? Even when they pointed it out, I still couldn't see it. these guys, these guys, you can't fault their knowledge. And then it's amazing. And that's what I got it for. And I haven't done, do you know what? I've not done one bit of that. It's all been coins so far. So there you have it, guys. It's a bit of a long video, 27 minutes on the thing. If I could show you pictures, I wish I could, because you would really understand what I'm saying. So you would think, you see all this stuff here, you'd think that's all scratches, wouldn't you? It's not. That's a scratch. That isn't. None of this is scratch. It's mirror like. You really can't. And I would say even that one in the going the other way is a slight scratch. There you go, though. It's a beautiful coin on its own. Let's have a look. Just before I go away. Oh, of course, I haven't got it turned up, have I? All right. Now let's have a look at the rim, the edge. Oh, and that tells a story, doesn't it? Hang on. Look at that. Now that tells a story. Look, there's even an edge knot there. Unreal. And these are not scratches through use. But that is not pristine. And what I'm looking at is just the same as the obverse and reverse sides. They are. Look at that. It's even standing on its own. God, that is something. A penny standing on its own. But you can't see what I can see here. Oh, I would dearly like to go to the Royal Mint site place. Because do you know what that reminds me of? Do you know what this reminds me of? Looking at this. What do those lines remind you of? What do those lines going straight, direct? What do they remind you of? They remind you of a reeded edge. That's what they look like. That's what that looks like. A reeded edge. And what coins was I talking about like that? The £1 coin, which is supposed to be a flat surface, and it isn't. You can pick up the reeded marks where they shouldn't be. I tell you, I'm glad I got this coin out. So you can see all those rainbow effect colours. That's what makes it pristine. But even this has got signs of, oh, there you go, look, what's that there? So you know that shouldn't be there because it's, right, this is the difference. This is how you don't get away with it with a magnifier. And I've never done this before at all. Looking at the edge, that round mark is definitely not where it should be. And this mark here also, that goes up like that. You can tell the difference to what it should be because the lines are going straight down. All these other marks are from the striking. Because there's no coin that can make that round circle. It's so minute, but it's so round. Do you see what I mean? It's distinct. It's distinct. Mind you, it is unfair because I am taking this coin apart when I can afford to do it. If that was in a set, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't have an idea. And I'm not saying go round taking them to pieces just to prove my point. But yeah, see that rainbow colour. It's like how chrome looks when it's nice and shiny. Oh, look at that! Look now, look at that. That's in strike. That mark there, all that you can see there is through strike. It comes down from the top. This is a spun coin in the strike. That's what this is, without a doubt. And that's why you've got that double edge as well. See that? Look at that. It's really bold there. That's not done through circulation. But I'm glad I've seen all this. I really am glad. This really does prove to you what a magnifier can do for you. And the way that you get a penny, a normal penny that's been in circulation, you try and get it to stand up. You won't find one, I tell you. I just dropped that and look, there was another mark that had, where is it? Come on, stop mucking about. It was on the top. There, that's the round one at the bottom. There's one at the top. And I dropped it right at the wrong flipping time. Is that it? Is that it? No, it isn't. It's on the... See, look, there's even a bit of fluff on my glove. Caught it. Is that it? No, that's just... Oh, maybe the coin must have spun round then. Because it was exactly the same as the other one. It was near enough. It was a half circle. Oh, that's what you get for dropping a coin. Ah, what's this here? Hang on. Let's see if I can get that round without. Oh no, that's another bit of my glove. So you see how fine them pieces are on this glove, and they're coming off on the edge. Maybe that's what I did see. Could have been. At least it's on the top. But honestly, guys, if anybody tries selling you a coin, you're seeing what you should be seeing. You're looking at what you should be seeing, I should say. Because a normal person would look at that and say, no way can that be pristine. But, there it is. There it is on the top. Look, there. It's not as bold because it looks like a half a horseshoe. See it there? The top. It's the same as the one at the bottom. But I suppose, how finicky do you want to be determining a proof coin? Should a proof coin be exactly spot on right? And if that is the case, who determines what that spot on is? When you're seeing the rim, the edge as it is as I'm showing you it. Would you say that is acceptable? And I wonder if these gold coins and so forth, although I think the gold coins have got edges anyway, edge reeds, because that's what you're seeing. But I can't see how. I don't see how it can be. I really don't understand it, to be honest. Now that I'm seeing this like this, and this is a first for me. Honestly, guys, this is a first for me. I never knew that this was like this. I would never have made a song and dance about it on the pound coins if I knew that the pennies were like it. And what I should do is, because I haven't even started it, I haven't even started with the 2p's. I've got 2p's that you wouldn't believe. I said it. Oh, I don't know whether I said it yesterday or not. The copper or bronze coins. This is bronze. They are prone to blobs. I call them blobs. I don't know what other people will call them. Pardon me. I mean, that's all I can describe them as is blobs. Oh, excuse me. Or swollen metal. But if you see it on eBay, you will soon know because it'll have a video. I do always do a quick video of these coins. Because I've got to take the light down. That's what I must remember to do when I'm doing that. You don't want it bright. And of course, in natural sunlight, it would be good as well. Better. I mean, what I saw anyway. No, there's no point going on. I hope this is serving a purpose for you. I really do. Oh, my mouse has gone dead now. My mouse has died. Oh, there it comes. It's come back. Right, so I'm going to go now. I'll catch you another time. Bye.